Hey guys, what do we know? Here we go again. Whoa. Here we go again back in my bathroom, but this time no skincare. So don't get nervous, because last time we did skincare and I hated every second of it, and I know you did too. Let me set this up for a sec. Oh shoot, this is broken. This is broken, so I'm just gonna risk it. If you're wondering why we're here this time, if it's not for skincare, it's for my stomach. Yep, that's right. It's not doing too hot. What time is it? No. I don't know, it's not showing up. Show me the time! It's 1:42. It just showed me. Anyway, I've just been laying here with my stomach on the cold bathroom floor. I just want to reiterate, even though you all probably know, that if your stomach hurts, there is nothing better than laying on a cold bathroom floor. I don't care where you are. I mean, I'm in the comfort of my own childhood bathroom. Well, I don't know if it counts as childhood because I moved here after I was already not a child, but whatever. You just get a shot at the toilet. One time when I was at school, this is embarrassing. I don't know if I should say this. I did in fact do this on the floor in a community bathroom because it was just that bad that I looked at it and I was like, don't do it. And then I just slowly slipped onto the floor and I did it. And I'm not gonna lie, in the moment I wanted to be like, this is so gross, why am I laying on it? But it felt too good. Like, if you pull your shirt up, I don't know why I'm talking like it's a tutorial, and you're doing it along with me, but like when you pull your shirt up and put it on the cold floor, it feels so good. Why my stomach hurts? I don't actually know. I could fall asleep like this. Wait, can I just lean it like this? These are some really good shots. I don't vacuum this floor, so I should be grossed out, but is that my reflection? Yeah. Oh my gosh, here's my brush. Okay, we're done on the bathroom floor. Not because I want to be, but because I feel like we have to be. Get in there. Oh my gosh, yeah. It still does not feel good. No. Anyway, when I was laying on the floor, I found this brush. This brush, I've been looking for it. Whoa, relax. I've been looking for it for like, I feel like months, but you know, during quarantine, everything kind of feels like months, so it honestly could have been yesterday. I don't think it was. I think it was a few days. I mean, a few weeks or months or whatever I said. It's been a while. I really don't remember the last time I've seen this little guy, so I'm glad to have him back. Willing to welcome him in with open arms, and yeah, I'm really stoked about it. As you can tell, nothing's more annoying than someone complaining about their stomach hurting. Actually, there is more annoying things, but right now that's the most annoying thing to me, so we're just like not gonna do it. That kind of looks nice. My mom picked me up. I was in Chicago and she was like, do you want to go to eat? And I was like, oh my gosh, yes, can we go somewhere here? Because, you know, obviously Chicago is going to have better restaurants than my hometown. So I was like, yeah, let's go somewhere. I'm totally down. I'm really stoked. I can't wait to see what we find. And so she was driving, which put me in charge of finding the restaurant, which I normally love. I do love finding a spot because, you know, if you're the one in charge of finding a spot, I can see the toilet paper roll in here. I don't know why, but it's just like, I'm not digging it. Tripod's broken, so like, I really don't know what you want me to do. You're probably like, I want you to shut up, but that's really wasn't an option I gave you. You know, when you're the one in charge of picking the restaurant, it kind of is a good feeling because you know you're gonna have something on the menu that you like, which is always a good feeling. It's a great feeling, but I didn't have any ideas. Wow, this story is going downhill fast. I better pick it up or do something because I'm losing interest here. When you're in a place that has that many options, it's overwhelming, and I'm like, I don't know what to choose. And so I was trying to choose something, and I was like, I don't know. And so I picked Portillo's because you can't go wrong with Portillo's in Chicago. I was like, this is great. And my mom had the audacity, after she asked me to choose, was like, I'm not feeling it. And I was like, all right, I don't agree, but I respect that. Where do you want to go? And she said P.F. Chang's, and I was like, no, I'm not feeling that. So we compromised somewhere at Cheesecake Factory. I don't know how, but that is where every single 16-year-old girl goes in Chicago. I don't know how it is everywhere else. That's where they go for their birthday. So me walking in there, I just felt like very nostalgic. I never actually did that because I did not have friends to do that. When I was 16, I actually probably tuned out that birthday. Actually, no, 16 was good. All my birthdays were good. I think when I was 16, I was taking like an SAT or something on my birthday. So that memory really haunts me down, and I don't think I'll ever forget it. My retainer! This thing has been on the floor for, oh my gosh, I literally lost this in my bed. I have an appointment to go get a new one. These are like $200. I am so happy that I just found that. Oh my gosh, if I would have never laid on the floor, I would have never ever found this. I probably would have eventually, but like, it blended into the floor. I didn't even see it. I'm gonna have to clean that baby like crazy. Oh, there's the towel. Now we're finding brushes, we're finding retainers. Why didn't I change this battery? It's going good. All right. Let me, I just broke the tripod. I just broke the tripod even more. This just fell off. Oh my gosh, what is happening right now? I just said things were looking up. Of course something had to happen. Look at this. What the heck? I don't know what I've ever done wrong to you. I've treated you nice. I've treated you with respect and caringness. What do I do with this? What am I gonna do with this? It's kind of a straighter angle than I had it on with the tripod though, so maybe you don't need this thing. You just need a towel holder, towel rack. Cause that's straighter than before. Before we were like, you should have seen us. We were lopsided. I found my retainer. That's like incredible. Oh, I was talking about how good things were going, and then all of a sudden the tripod broke in my hand. In my hand. I had the audacity to do that when I was talking about how good my life was. I need to stop playing with these clips. If you hear that sound, that's what it is. I got these because I thought they would look cool. They never did. They never looked cool. They look cool on other people, but I put them on my head and I just looked like I was a 2003 American Girl doll. Which is fine, but it really wasn't fine. Good story. I got, ew, a little bit of my hair touched my mouth. And it's like, tastes like salt water. Oh, I was in the ocean. Wow. Things really take a minute to add up in my head here. I was in the ocean a few days ago. And yes, I can still taste the salt and the sand in my hair. Not really the sand, just the salt. Oh no, I just wanted to check if someone was there. Like, I didn't really think there was, but then I was like, I'm just gonna check to make sure. Because I was thinking if there was someone in there, I could be like, that's so rude of you to not come see if I'm okay. You can hear me dying here, out here. So, I'm really glad no one's in there. Because they would have been really rude to not help me. That wasn't that funny, but it did cross my mind. My body is not doing well. I think it's all the coughing. Also, I hate covering my mouth. Listen, when I'm alone, when there's no people around. Like, I just do it out of the habit of being a good human, like, when people are around. But when I'm in my room, I just want to cough, like, I want to just do it outwardly. But I have such good habits that I don't. Or I do, whatever. Anyway, back to my story. I know you probably thought I forgot because I did forget for a minute, but then I went back to it. The light is really weird right here. How it's just kind of like blaring on me like that. But the tripod broke. So I was talking about the Cheesecake Factory. Now, what the Cheesecake Factory represents in the Chicago area. Who knows if it's everywhere? It probably is. Like, you know, that one restaurant everyone's got to go to. And I was saying how I never experienced that. So when I go in with my mom, I'm like, oh my gosh, what if they think I'm experiencing that right now as a 20-year-old with her mom? Like, not that that would be bad. Well, that's literally what I was doing. But I was getting some like nostalgia, weird vibes around that environment, even though I've never done it, if that makes sense. Like, I was getting some deja vu for something that didn't happen. So that's like not possible. Oh, why my stomach hurts. Okay. It all started at the Cheesecake Factory. I've said this like 4 times. So anyway, we're at the Cheesecake Factory and I'm sitting there and I don't really know much about their menu. Oh my gosh. It stopped recording. We're having so much technical difficulties right now. Actually, I'm just having difficulties and I'm taking it out. The technology is a little bit more accurate, but anyway, back to what I was saying. It all started, I've said that so many times. It started at the Cheesecake Factory, and I was there, and I don't go there, so I've also said multiple times. I don't know what I have, what kind of beef I have with Cheesecake Factory that I keep having to state that I am not ever seen there. I don't know. It's just like a weird thing I have about it. Just let me have that, okay? I don't know why I think I need it, but I think I need it. You're probably already bored of the cheesecake story, because I am. I'm looking at the menu, and I'm like, I don't really know what to get here, blah, blah, blah. Everything, like, looks like it would be good. So I ordered the Alfredo pasta. My mom orders the avocado toast. We're like, great, we'll split it. It'll be great, you know, that whole thing. Normally works out pretty good with my mom. With other people, I don't mess with it. I was getting really pumped about this Alfredo pasta. I was like, well, it was fettuccine Alfredo. So you need to know that for the story. Once you put it in your head that that's like really what you want, all of a sudden that's the only thing you can see. And all of a sudden I'm like, I don't even want to split this with her. I'm so excited. So he comes over, what do you want? I tell him, he's like, we actually don't have that. And I'm like, all of a sudden, like, I thought everything was just gonna fall apart. Like, I was like, I don't you want to eat anymore. That's what my mom was thinking, but then I realized I'm not 5 years old, so like I need to hold it together. And he was like, well, actually we have it. And I'm like, is he messing with me? Like, what's he trying to do? And he's like, we just don't have the fettuccine noodles. You have to choose something else. And I was like, why didn't you start there? Why didn't you start there? But that's not on him. Well, it is on him, but I forgave him. I forgave him fast because he was the one that could still get me it. So I was like, yeah, whatever. Different noodles, that's fine. So we did that. He brings it out. I'm really excited. I'm really pumped. So I still have high hopes. He brings it out. I had a few bites. It wasn't the potential it should have been. I'm gonna tell you that. Both my mom and I were like, this does not taste that good. But let me give you something, Cheesecake Factory. Avocado toast we had, my mom said it was the best she's ever had. She really liked it. She loved it. She actually she didn't even really give me that much. We didn't split that one 50-50, I'll tell you that. And so that's when it all started. All of a sudden, I was like, that didn't feel right. You know, it didn't go down right. It just felt like it wasn't doing good things in me. And so I bring it home because I'm not gonna waste it. I'm still planning on eating it for like a late dinner. I was willing to sacrifice my health for eating it again. I saved it and I put it in there. And then later I wanted cheesecake, but I didn't get it from the Cheesecake Factory because a little hack, it's expensive there because it's an actual restaurant. So my mom and I went to the store afterwards and I picked up a little cheesecake. You know, it had 2 little pieces in it. I was really excited about it. This story is getting long, whatever. I had it. And let's just say that cheesecake mix, I think it was moldy. I really do think it was. It didn't look good when I went to buy it, but it was the last chocolate one and I really wanted it. And I even was like, Mom, this doesn't look too good. And she actually told me, this looks fine. So like if it actually looked bad, no, I wouldn't have got it. I don't think. And so my stomach is like, no, please don't do this to us. And this was 2 days ago. And so all that happened and I knew it happened. You know, today comes and I'm a little hungry. I'm trying to get a late night snack and I see that pasta and I'm like, I should go for it. I should do it again because I didn't have it that other night because it was just too much. So I'm like, I should have it. But then I was like, no, you shouldn't. You should. But here's the horrible thing. I was going to go do the cheesecake because I was like, I am ready for this. I'm ready for the second piece because there was 2 pieces. I think I said that. And it was gone. It was gone. And yes, I did question everyone in my house, even though I knew exactly who ate it. I'm not going to put names down because I am too furious to even go there right now. I was a little bit hurt. And it's been whatever dinner until 2:05 a.m. and all of a sudden my stomach starts to hurt and I get on this floor and I'm like, oh, it's probably from that pasta and that cheesecake I ate. Wait a minute, I didn't even eat that. Are you following? Because listen to this. I think my brain is psyching myself out. It's like punishing me mentally and physically. Oh my gosh, I'm getting sick just talking about it. Logically, I dodged the 2 bad choices that would have made my stomach hurt today, but it still hurts. I did have some pickles like an hour ago, but I don't think that would have done it. This is basically just a huge old mystery of what is making my stomach hurt. We just can't figure it out. That's why I'm still awake. That's why I'm still doing this. That's why I'm still trying to figure it out. And I think we've come to the conclusion it's all mental. It's all in my head. I do believe that. I do believe that my brain can trick me into believing things, even subconsciously. When I'm like watching videos on my phone, I'm just vibing, hanging out, watching some Netflix, like, you know, for 5 hours before I'm going to sleep, doing my daily routine, and all of a sudden I like have to go to the bathroom and lay on the floor because I'm getting so hot, and I'm like, what is happening? My stomach hurts. And that was the reason. You know, this doesn't really make any sense now that I'm saying it. It's not like getting put together. And that's the story of that, and I'm sorry that that's what this whole video was, because I am getting tired now. When I'm having a little battle up here, I get out the camera and I talk, it just basically say a story, and it's like the whole thing, which I feel like isn't smart for my time or your time. But, well, my time, I should be asleep, so the time doesn't really matter what I do with it. So I'm out of breath because that was mentally and physically tolling on my body, this whole experience. And I'm kind of ready to leave the bathroom now because it doesn't really hurt right now. So, you know, when it doesn't hurt, you're like, ugh, I don't really want to be like sitting in here and laying on the floor. It only really hits and feels good when you're in that state. Which I can't believe I filmed myself in that state. That's pretty personal when you're laying on the floor. I haven't done that in a while though. It did kind of feel good. I should do that more. Not the sick part though. Okay, anyway. My bathroom floor is now a mess because I have tripods broken, a bunch of clips, a bunch of brushes, and I'm just gonna leave every single thing here, take my phone, and go to bed. Yeah, okay, that's it. I'm so sorry for everything. My voice still sounds weird. It sounds like I'm trying to do that fake tired thing. I know what my voice sounds like, and it's not this. It's not this. So I apologize in advance, or not in advance, it's the end. I will be trying to fix this tripod, never, because it's far past being fixed by me or any mankind. Look at this thing. Me and my bathroom floor, we'll see you another time. Hopefully all this stuff will be cleaned up, but probably not.